Hello everyone, greeting you with enthusiasm and a request. Before diving into the heart of today's discussion, I have a heartfelt plea. If you haven't yet subscribed, I kindly ask for your support in reaching this monumental achievement. Your subscription would mean the absolute world to me, so if my content resonates with you and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I would be eternally grateful if you could do so. But now let's jump into the topic at hand. Today in this video, I'll be delving into the aftermath of Harry and Meghan's return to British soil. This return holds significant implications for their future endeavors. There's been considerable buzz surrounding their brand deals, with reports suggesting they are backtracking, re-recording, and editing content, possibly removing any unfavorable remarks. It appears they're in a bit of a frenzy, attempting to cover their tracks. We're all well aware of the couple's prior statements about the royal family and the allegations directed at Meghan. There's been a notable shift in their stance, especially after their presence and involvement in the Queen's recent events, such as the funeral. This seems to have slightly disrupted their plans, leading to introspection on the immense love and support the world holds for the Queen and her legacy. Many are questioning how Meghan, who has openly expressed the trauma of her experience within the royal institution, could consider re-entering a space that was supposedly so distressing. Speculations are rife about their attempts to delay productions, particularly their Netflix series, to make edits that remove potential jabs aimed at Charles, William, and their partners. Similarly, their book Archetypes is reportedly undergoing revisions to align with a more favorable narrative. Critics argue that if they hadn't penned contentious material initially, they wouldn't need to retract it now. But these controversies seem to be the bread and butter of their lucrative deals. Massive sums aren't handed out for mere bland narratives. The stakeholders demand the juicy, attention-grabbing elements, purportedly the reason behind their hefty paychecks. Their upcoming project, often labeled as a docu-series, bears a resemblance to reality TV, where cameras capture daily lives, a format not far off from the Kardashian style. However, the accuracy of such productions, especially citing examples like The Crown, is under scrutiny. The depiction is often loosely based, leaving much room for interpretation. Reports suggest Harry and Meghan aim to synchronize the release of their series with the momentum generated by The Crown, further amplifying viewership. But their intentions to make last-minute edits, presumably toning down remarks about royals, hint at potentially damaging content. This rush to amend material indicates they might have made rather severe comments initially. Rumors swirl about potential delays in the release, possibly extending it to late 2023, all linked to their desire to minimize any negative references to royal members. Netflix, who has vested interests in these productions, faces mounting pressure to fulfill their end of the deal, aligning with Harry and Meghan's preferences. The situation has left many wondering whether Harry and Meghan might just shelve the project altogether. Industry insiders hint at ongoing discussions, and Netflix's CEO, Ted Sarandos, being under intense pressure to deliver the finalized series, despite the possible complications arising from the couple's desired alterations. In essence, the tangle of events surrounding Harry and Meghan's projects speaks volumes about the intricate dance between celebrities, media corporations, and the intricacies of narrative manipulation for lucrative gains. This ongoing saga continues to captivate audiences, leaving many eagerly awaiting the eventual unveiling of this highly anticipated series. The developments in their post-royal lives remain a captivating narrative, showcasing the intricacies of fame, power, and storytelling in the modern world. As the intricacies of their dealings unfold, the world watches with bated breath to see how this enthralling chapter in their lives will ultimately conclude. The recent media buzz centers on Prince Harry's purported attempts to modify his upcoming autobiography. Reports suggest that Harry is making last-minute efforts to adjust his memoir amid concerns that the final version might not be well received, particularly in light of the recent passing of the Queen. Speculations abound about whether Harry and Meghan might regret their stance if they were included prominently in the Queen's funeral proceedings and then return to California with renewed criticism. As of now, the status of Lilibet and Archie's titles remains uncertain. there's speculation that Prince Charles might be waiting to gauge Harry and Meghan's next moves before making any decisions. While Harry's book was set for an expected release in autumn and reportedly received approval, recent indications suggest Harry is seeking significant alterations. This could imply a desire to tone down direct criticisms aimed at King Charles, Queen Consort Camilla, and the Prince and Princess of Wales. Additionally, there's speculation about whether Harry intends to discuss the funeral, a topic that might be sensitive and possibly in poor taste considering recent events. Sources have confirmed Harry's insistence on making refinements given the Queen's passing, her funeral, and his father's upcoming ascension to the throne. While it's not a complete rewrite, Harry seems eager to make changes. However, time constraints might hinder these revisions. Harry's initial manuscript was considered too sentimental by his publishers, Penguin Random House, who sought more controversial content. But given the shifting dynamics, Prince Charles preparing for a streamlined monarchy, there might be conflicting interests in the content. Recent changes on the royal family's official website, where Harry and Meghan's placement was shifted to the bottom alongside Prince Andrew, reflect potential shifts in the family's dynamics. Moreover, the recent decision by the Queen of Denmark to remove royal titles from some grandchildren has raised eyebrows. It suggests a trend towards slimming down the royal families, sparking discussions about whether Harry and Meghan could face similar consequences for any missteps. The uncertainty surrounding their titles and the restrictions placed on their use have prompted questions about the couple's status. If they err or continue making contentious comments, it might jeopardize their royal ties. Ultimately, their titles signify their position within the royal fold, and without them, they could simply be regarded as celebrities. The reported attempts by Harry to alter his memoir might be an attempt to navigate this precarious situation. The discussion extends to the nature of Harry and Meghan's deals with streaming services like Netflix. Considering the substantial investments made by platforms like Netflix, there's speculation about whether they will permit significant alterations that deviate from the anticipated sensational content. The expectations for gripping revelations might clash with any attempts to soften the narrative. The situation in Denmark has added an intriguing layer to this discussion, prompting considerations about potential changes within the British monarchy. Could such moves be on the horizon if Harry and Meghan falter? Or could it be a preemptive strategy orchestrated by Prince Charles? Overall, the narrative encompasses a web of uncertainties surrounding Harry and Meghan's status within the royal family, the consequences of their actions, and the complex dynamics involved with their publishing and media deals. The ongoing developments beg the question of whether adjustments in their approach are prompted by fear of losing their royal titles or a desire to maintain their public image. The situation remains fluid, leaving room for speculation and prompting discussions about the future of the royal couple in both the monarchy and the entertainment industry. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.